viewers, it's Tuesday on the Pagan Perspective, and I'm back. England was great, and I am trying to work on editing the videos, but my editor is being really weird and keeps shutting down. Also, I don't have enough storage on my computer, so I'm slowly working on all the editing stuff. I really hope that the editor is going to let me edit this and post it tonight, because today is actually Monday. I'm doing this early so it can be up on Tuesday. So fingers crossed that that works. And we're going for a walk because my mom's husband is watching TV, and it's very, very loud because we don't have a very big house. So anywhere I go in the house, you can hear the TV, so I cannot make a video in there. So we're going to go for a walk, and we are going to talk about things that we have manifested with magic and our connection to the divine, or whatever. This is an interesting thing to see parked on my road. Pretty cool. Okay, hi, I hope I'm in the frame and I hope there's enough light. I'm down at the lake. There are a bunch of people right by the lake, so I didn't want to go down there. So hopefully you can see me. I honestly have no idea. But anyway, I'm going to try and go through these quickly because I don't want to say too much, but the first question, I'm going to put it in the description so you can go read it yourself. The first question is, can you tell me about your most effective or powerful spell? I'd love to hear about something profound you manifested in your life by magic. Well, I don't know how profound anything that I've manifested is, and I was thinking about this on the way down here. I feel like I do a lot of spells, but I really don't do a lot of things that have obvious, visible reactions or outcomes very quickly. I don't do those a lot. I do a lot of things like my flower affirmation spell that I have a video of, which is just kind of general, like peace, harmony, contentment. So I guess those have manifested, but that's not like a huge, obvious thing. The first one I ever did was my Doorknob Spell, which I also have a video of on my personal channel that you can go watch, and that was a complete accident, but very effective spell. These birds are really loud. I hope you can hear me. But the one thing I did want to say is that, as cheesy and stereotypical as it sounds, the thing that I can really put my finger on as being a very profound manifestation is a love spell, actually, too. But it's not the typical, like, I want to meet someone new spell. For me, it's whenever I get out of a relationship, and all of my breakups have been very bad, because I'm not a big casual dater. I pretty much, when I get into a relationship and I start dating someone, it's very serious. So every one of them has been a very bad breakup so far. So in this one particular one, I was with this guy for 2 years. He cheated on me, and I didn't want to leave him because I didn't know what to do. This is my best friend from high school into college, you know? So he actually ended up leaving me because he knew that was better, and it was. But at the time, I really didn't know what to do, and it took me a year to get over this. So eventually, I did a fire petition spell to kind of rid myself of thoughts of him and clinging on to the past, and just to welcome new love into my life and just be ready to move on, kind of thing. So I did a love spell there. The next person that I got into a relationship with was an Aries, a fire sign. He was younger than me, very headstrong, stubborn, just quick thinking, all over the place kind of guy. And we met, we fell in love very quickly, and got very serious very quickly, very passionate, very strong relationship so quickly, and it burned out just as quickly. A mere 4 months later, he left me. When that happened, I did an earth petition magic spell to help me get over that one, and I knew that putting it in earth, it would take a little bit longer to take effect. So that was fine by me, though. So I did, I wrote a letter to let myself get over it, get all my feelings out, and I buried it in the cemetery down the road under some flowers. And so it was kind of a combination earth and water spell. So that's what actually happened, and the connections that I made were because I had done the fire petition spell to get over the previous relationship, and I met a fire sign, and it was a quick spark of a relationship, and it was done just like that, which I think is very much fire. The guy that I met after I did the earth petition spell is the guy that I'm with right now. He is a water sign, and it was a much slower going relationship where we kind of casually got to know each other. It was very slow going, just like earth is, just like the spell would have taken effect. And then eventually we got together. It's been almost a year now, and he is very much, though he is a water sign, he is also got a lot of earth qualities. He's very stable, comforting, supportive, and all of that. So, of course, these are things that I couldn't put together as being because of those spells that I did. You can't really see that until you look back on it and you say, wow, this really coincides exactly with what I had done. So I consider that a very profound manifestation, and also because it's not something I expected. I never expected the spell that I did to get over a previous relationship to have anything to do with the next one I was getting into. So I think that's really interesting. I'm fully aware that it's probably getting way too dark and I'm going to have to lighten this video, so I'm going to try and go even faster and turn this around. My boyfriend's texting me right now. Anyway, hope you can see me again. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be this dark, but I can't do anything in my house. My notepad on my phone went away because somebody texted me. Okay, the second question, sorry about that, is discuss some ways you connect with the divine, whether it's your patron deity, the universe, whatever you prefer. How often do you do it, etc. I guess I've already kind of mentioned some ways that I connect with the divine. I do a lot of little random nature spells, like the flower affirmation. I would consider that a way that I connect with the divine all the time, because I like to go for walks, I like to go out in nature, and I like to see the physical manifestations of my deities, because I do very much connect them with the earth. I don't have a patron, matron, specific god and goddess that I work with, and I think that is largely something to do with the fact that I view them, I'm kind of a soft polytheist in the way that while I will call upon the names of specific aspects of deities from different pantheons, if I want to work with that specific aspect at the time, overall I view them as one big kind of, they're all part of this. So what I do largely to connect with the divine is I go outside and I play in this lake and I walk around and I smell flowers, and the willow tree that I go to all the time is right down there. And I make things with my hands, and I really try not to swat at mosquitoes who are biting me right now. This reminds me of Charlie's video. And I kind of meditate. I used to meditate a lot more often. I don't do that very much anymore. Now, largely what I do, especially like in ritual last night, for the Esbit, I did a circle just by myself. I'm solitary. You guys know that. I just talk to them. I just flat out sit there and talk to my deity. And kind of as Rich was saying, it's partially I am being respectful of you because, you know, I'm looking up to you and I'm asking you for guidance and advice, but it's also very casual, and because I very much feel like I work with deity instead of working for them. But yeah, so I talk and I do things in my daily life. The other part of the question is how often do we do it? And really, honestly, I think I do it every day. Whether it's something big and on purpose or not is one thing, but, you know, like, at least I think something I do every day has to do with connecting to the divine. As for actual, like, formal ritual or formal spells, maybe a couple times a month. It's not even a weekly thing for me. Like, I just did a circle last night for the full moon, but I don't always get to do that. I want to more. I greatly enjoy doing it. I do spells whenever I deem necessary, so it's not really like I have a schedule for that either. It's just like whenever I have time and need to do something. But I think that if you want to get really technical, we're connecting with the divine every day. Like, whether we're doing it on purpose or not, just in essence of being here, by virtue of being here, we are connecting with the divine every day. So that's how I see it, and it's probably getting way too dark, and I'm really sorry about that, and I don't even know if you can see me. So I'm going to go back, and hopefully this will edit. So I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching, even though if I had just done it tomorrow, it would have been lighter out. This video would have been really late, so I hope you enjoy it being here on Tuesday. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Blessed be. Goodbye. You guys, I kept that video under 10 minutes. I'm so proud.